Good morning or afternoon or whatever it is when you're watching this. It's Gleischman. You're used to seeing me at the front desk, but today I'm going to show you how to do some art activities that you can do with literally anything that you have around your house. No special materials required. So in just a second, I'm going to show you what I've picked up. So what I've collected are some different kinds of paper. I have my buddy Rex, markers and crayons and watercolors. I have some other kinds of permanent markers. I've collected an empty toilet paper roll, painter's tape, just random things of different shapes from around my house. I'm back. This is my first attempt at videotaping, so I hope you'll be patient with me. So the first thing I'm going to use is just a plain piece of copy paper, and I'm going to start out with a roll of painter's tape because I like the shape. I like that it has a circle on the outside and a circle on the inside, and I have a pencil. All I'm going to do is to put it anywhere I want on my paper, and I'm going to trace the inside, and I'm going to trace the outside of my shape. Then I'm going to do it maybe one or two more times. Once, twice, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Once I finish tracing, probably the simplest step would be to choose what kind of color you want to put on it. You could use watercolors, but since we want to go basic, let's just start out with crayons because I love the way they feel and these are pretty new. So I have two circles. They don't have to be circles. I could have taken the top of this Hershey's cocoa box and traced that. I could have taken this clothespin and traced that. It can be really anything that you would like to use. So I'm going to start by, I think the first thing I'm going to do is just start coloring. Now, I don't want to color the whole piece blue. I could, if that's what you felt like doing, but you don't have to. I think I'm going to go in different shades, and I might even draw lines just to keep them in place. Can you see what I'm doing? Probably not really well, so let me hold it up. Do you see how I've done that? I've colored two sections. Now, can you color on top of color? Of course. So I have a different orange, and I'm going to color over it, and I'll show it to you. And now, slightly different. It's a little bit richer. I think I'll do the same with the blue, and I'll put some purple on top. Do you have to do this? Absolutely not. You can do it any way that you choose. I'm going to pause this and see if I can fill it in a little bit more so you can get a clearer picture of what this could look like. You can see I finished about half of my circle, but I'm getting a little bit tired of looking at just sections all the way around. So for the other half, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I think I'm going to make, since this is sort of shaped like a rainbow, I think I'm going to do rainbow coloring. So I'm going to go around the circle, or halfway around the circle, I should say. And you know Roy G. Biv, red, orange, right? Find orange. Comes after orange, right? Yellow. Comes after yellow. Roy G. Right. Green. Red, orange, yellow. G. B would be blue. I might not have enough room here. Blue. And let me find something that looks like it could be an indigo. Let's see. This will be good. It's just slightly different. And then we've got violet or purple. So I could go all the way around this side and end up having a very pretty rainbow shape. And if you are looking for something a little more adventurous, and by the way, you notice I went around these shapes with a marker just to make it a little bit clearer. Watch me do something different to make this a little more complicated. I'm going to take my same circle, and this time I'm going to overlap it, and I'm going to make a circle with, instead of my pencil, I'm just going to start out with my marker. So now I have an overlapping shape, and I could do it again. Kind of went off the page here, and then I could do it again and again, depending on the size of the paper and the size of your drawing. Do you have to use crayon? Nope. You can use markers. You can decide, and I'm going to pull my markers over here, you might decide if you use markers that you're going to make sure that when you use your markers that you're not going to have any colors touch. So that could be a start. Let me do a couple of sections and then I'll show you. It's kind of boring watching somebody else color, so I'll just show you a little bit of what I did. Sorry, turn it around. This is the first one I did, where I just did different color sections. Then I decided to make it into a rainbow. Then I added some more circles to make it more complicated. I'll come back in a minute and show you what I've done.